it's Elias. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. As you can see today, we are driving a 2018 Mazda Miata MX-5, and it's been a lot of fun. More on that in another video. I will be reviewing this, of course. But for today, I want to talk to you guys about the 2019 Civic Sedan and Coupe refresh. Yes, there's a refresh coming for all the Civics. First up is the Sedan and Coupe. They came out first, if you guys remember, so they get refreshed first, and that's really cool. So what's going on with the refresh? Well, the whole Civic lineup, this is pretty exciting, you know, and I really wasn't a fan of this, and I'm not a fan of it in this car, but Honda Sensing, which is, you know, collision mitigation, lane departure assist, all those goodies, basically kind of almost self-driving. Not quite there, but getting there, and it does help you with driver fatigue. It's going to be standard across the entire Civic Sedan and Civic Coupe lineup. That's pretty cool. That's pretty exciting, and you know, we'll see if it makes it all the way through the hatchbacks. I have a hankering that it will, and that's good news for everybody. It's just really cool to have, and if you don't want to use it, you could turn it off, which is probably what I would do. That's what I did with this Miata. This Miata doesn't need collision mitigation, all that stuff. You buy this car to have fun. But if I were to have somebody else drive it, I would love to have that on. I don't want them crashing the car, obviously. So it's really cool that it's coming down the pike with all the Civics. The other thing that's being refreshed is a few of the styling cues. They refreshed the bumpers a little bit. They kind of massage things here and there. Not too crazy, nothing big really, but it's really cool that they changed up the way it looks a little bit, and they've improved a lot of the different things that I really just didn't like the way it looked. The proportions weren't all there, and gladly they changed it up and it looks better. Now, what's the big change here? Now, the biggest thing is that they added trim. Now, what trim is that? It's the Civic Sedan and Civic Coupe Sport trim. That's the best thing that Honda did, and let me tell you about it, and let me tell you why I'm so excited about it. So, you know, in case you guys didn't know, I did own a Civic Hatchback Sport not too long ago. I owned it before I owned the Civic Type R, and I love that car. I still miss that car from time to time. Such a simple and fun car to drive. Now, that Sport infusion is coming to the Sedan and Coupe lineup, and what that brings you is, you know, mostly cosmetic things, but I think these are things that are worth it. So it's gonna black out that, in my opinion, nasty chrome front grille. I hate the fact that it's chrome and it's all chromed out in front for the Civic Sedan and Coupe. Fortunately, you can get the Sport without that chrome, and it's awesome. It's going to give you the big screen, 7-inch touchscreen display. And yes, that volume button that people have been complaining about, including me, it's back. It is back and at 'em, and I think, and I'm almost pretty sure, it's going to be across the entire Civic lineup, including the Type R. But we'll get to that at the end of the video. And what else does that Sport bring? Well, it actually brings some styling cues from the SI. So the SI Sedan and the SI Coupe both have these special, you know, and some people don't like it, some people do like it. I actually kind of like it. They have special exhaust tips, and that's coming to the Coupe and the Sedan version of the Sport. What else is coming? Well, the Sedan is also going to be coming with a rear deck spoiler. I'm not sure why they're not putting it on the Civic Coupe, but hey, you know, it is what it is. And at least they're putting it on Sedan to make it look a little bit sportier. My buy would be the Civic Sedan, of course. If you're going to buy a Civic, make it as useful as possible. So that's going to be coming down as well. And the other thing is, it's going to get the same exact wheels as the Civic Hatchback Sport. Now, if you don't remember what those wheels look like, they are these black wheels. They're exactly the same wheel as the Civic Si, except the Civic Si wheels are kind of, you know, shiny with black accents. The wheels that come on the Sport Hatchback are all black, and they are awesome looking. I do like the way they look, and they do add a little bit of sportiness to the whole thing. So I'm really looking forward to that. So that's going to be coming down as well. Now, what does that mean for the Civic Hatchback and the Civic Hatchback Type R? Well, I'm pretty damn sure that the radio for at least 2019 or 2020 is going to get updated with that volume knob. That's huge. You know, the fact that my Type R doesn't have that, in the grand scheme of things, is not a big deal. You know, it is a race car for the road, as I call it. It's not really a race car, but that's what I like to call it anyway. And it's going to have that volume knob back there, which sometimes, you know, I can use my steering wheel controls, but sometimes I'm just looking for it to kind of quiet it down. I'm like, oh, where's this volume knob? And it finally is going to have one, which is, I think, a great thing. And then what I think is going to happen is that the hatchback is going to get a slight refresh as well. I've already spoken about the Type R refresh. You saw the spy shots for that. If you missed my conversation, I'll put a link to the video right up here. But I talked about that as well already, and I'm pretty excited about the changes to the bumpers. That's of course going to happen to the hatchback as well. I'm a big fan of the Civic Hatchback. Honestly, I think the Civic Hatchback is one of the best buys out there for anybody looking for a new car, especially their first car. Jane's cousin bought a Civic Hatchback and she's loving every minute of it. So what other exciting things are coming to the Civic lineup? Well, besides those sport models and those refreshes, I'm just really excited to see Honda continuing to improve on the 10th gen Civic platform. It'll still be the 10th gen. It's just really cool that I love that Honda does a mid-cycle refresh about 2 years, 3 years after they release a product. It keeps the product nice and fresh. And you know, maybe I'll be getting a bumper for my Type R if they improve the cooling with the new bumper. Who knows? Alright guys, that's all I had to say on that. I'm just really excited that these changes are happening, and I'll be tracking them as well and letting you guys know what's going on and what my thoughts are as well. So thanks for watching guys, as always. If you haven't yet, please go ahead and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.